Hello everyone, welcomes to my Golden Bachelor Nation Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Gerry and Theresa's breakup, the Golden Bachelor has to draw inspiration from Love is Blind. Fans of the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette are beginning to believe that the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette should recast the contestants for upcoming seasons in light of Gerry Theresa and Theresa Nist's shocking decision to file for divorce just 3 months after their live TV wedding. A TikTok user named Anna O made a video claiming that the Golden Bachelor has a major flaw. The problem, in Anna's opinion, was that Gerry was casting women from across the country rather than from closer to his home base in Indiana. Since these people are young, I think that's okay for the regular Bachelor and Bachelorette shows, she said. The majority of them do not already have established families of their own. They can therefore relocate to whatever location best suits them. However, the majority of the Golden Bachelor contestants had established families in particular places, and I believe that since they are from various places, it would be unjust for one of them to have to move, and I believe that would lead to a lot of conflict in a relationship. To choose the Golden Bachelor or Bachelorette from a certain area, and all of the contestants need to be from that area, the fan implored the producers as she concluded her video. Fans of Bachelor Nation concurred. "It should be Golden Bachelor Chicago," remarked one admirer. "I completely agree. Golden Bachelor Dallas, etc. I agree with this," wrote another person. "How can people who have children and grandchildren just up and leave? This is something I never would have considered before." The dating show Love is Blind could serve as a source of inspiration for the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette. The majority of the contestants on Love is Blind are from the same local area, and the show is set in various cities across the United States each season. Because of this, location is typically not a big deal for determining whether or not their relationships can operate outside of the pods, with a few notable exceptions. One of the causes behind Gerry and Theresa's breakup was location. "After having several heart-to-heart talks, Theresa and I have examined our circumstances, our living arrangement, and other factors, and we've kind of decided together that it's probably time for us to dissolve our marriage," Gerry said on Good Morning America. Theresa continues to reside and work in New Jersey, despite Gerry's Indiana heritage. "They looked at houses in South Carolina and New Jersey," the ex-couple disclosed in their GMA interview, "but they never got to the point where we made that decision. They understand that it's best for the happiest of each of us to live apart and are dedicated to being near their family. This barrier might be removed for the elder candidates if ABC cast contestants in areas closer to the lead's residence. The objective will always be to find love in their older years, but moving away from their children, grandchildren, and other loved ones will be tough for the participants and leads." The breakup of Gerry and Theresa ought to serve as a lesson. The fall of 2024 is currently scheduled for the Golden Bachelorette's premiere. In order to prevent another scenario similar to this one, ABC should reconsider how they cast the candidates going forward, considering how abruptly Gerry and Theresa broke up. Trista Sutter discusses being referred to as the original Bachelorette. More information on Trista Sutter's tenure as the first Bachelorette is becoming available. She discussed her experiences at that time with Kathy Swartz and Susan Knowles. She revealed that she had received derogatory remarks and even slut shame. What information did she divulge? Continue reading to learn more. Trista Sutter, the first Bachelorette ever, stopped by Bachelor Happy Hour, Golden Hour, to speak with Kathy Swartz and Susan Knowles. She transported the two women back in time and informed them about the controversy surrounding the release of her season. "I got called every name in the book," Trista declared. "People warned me that, because there would only be one girl and 25 guys, I would appear sultry or like a hoe." She went on to describe her experience as the Bachelorette during that period. "I really held back in terms of physicality with the men because of that," Trista stated. "One night, a guy named Jamie requested if I could give him a kiss, and I suggested we just kiss on the cheek. Now, on the first night, everybody kisses. It's absurd. I think my reserve stemmed from my acute awareness of how people would perceive me. My family was also watching and doing other things. Additionally, Trista Sutter disclosed whether there was anything she would change. She basically said no. She continued by saying that everything that had transpired in the past had led to her current situation in life. She would therefore make no changes. She wouldn't succumb to a guy just because she wanted to date him, though. Instead, she would have greater confidence in herself. She wanted to attend every dance and have fun at the time. She believed she needed a relationship, so she would enter one. But now she understands that it's acceptable to be by herself. In retrospect, she would have advised herself to avoid settling. She continues to teach her 2 kids that to this day. By chance, Trista got to know Ryan during her season. After getting married on TV, the couple has been blissfully in love ever since. The pair recently relocated from Vail to Denver, where they are getting used to living in a larger metropolis. What are your thoughts on Trista's being called a slut while she was a bachelorette? Watch this space for additional developments. Theresa Nist and Gerry Turner respond to critics who ask, how do you give up after 3 months? New video from the separation interview with Theresa Nist and Gerry Turner has been made available by ABC. Juju Chang hinted that there will be more from her conversation with the couple on Nightline when they announced their breakup on Friday, April 12 on Good Morning America. What advice would you give to romantic nerds like me who believe that love will find a way? After 3 months, how do you give up? In the extended interview, Chang questioned Theresa, 70, and Gerry, 72. Theresa said, I don't think it's impossible, that, the love can't overcome that, but it did play a major role. I think maybe it's part of the fact that we are older, that we do have homes, children, and grandchildren. Theresa again brought up their age when Chang inquired later about if the pair thought of their marriage as a commuter marriage. We wanted to be together right away because we're older, she remarked. You have the opportunity to be in a commuter marriage when you're young. We didn't see it as an option, Gerry continued. According to the couple, their discussions about getting a divorce about 3 weeks ago. We had some really nice talks, probably the most sincere ones we'd had, Gerry remarked. We were thinking the same thing, and it was like a light bulb went off. There was no fighting, as Theresa observed. It was an extremely polite exchange. The pair said that a couples therapist they attended assisted them in making the choice. Gerry stated, I think it was very useful. The first season of The Bachelor spin-off saw the Golden Bachelor pair fall in love. Gerry proposed to Theresa during the September 2023 program finale. Theresa accepted. After being married in a televised ceremony in January, the couple did not yet legally move in together.